I don't know if you guys saw on Tuesday, but James Gunn finally announced part of a huge slate that he is currently working on as co-CEO of DC Studios. In case if you guys didn't know already, James Gunn and Peter Safran were announced as the co-CEOs of DC Studios. James Gunn will be overlooking the creative side of things, while Peter Safran will be looking over the business side of things. But anyways, throughout December and even throughout January, James Gunn had been teasing a big lineup that he'd been working on with Peter Safran, of part of this huge 8 to 10 year plan that James is currently playing for DC Studios. And while he didn't announce the entire slate, he did announce a good portion. And my God, the things that he announced to say that they have potential is an understatement. Before I continue on, just to let you guys know, I'm not going to go over every single thing that he announced, even though everything that I announced has a lot of potential. But I decided to talk about, let's see here, I have written down about 7 things that James Gunn had announced that really stood out to me the very most. The last 3 things, however, I am very excited about. Now, before I continue on to talk about the things that stood out to me personally, I do want to mention a couple of things that James had mentioned that really stood out to me. One of which was that every single thing is going to be connected, whether it's in film, TV, animation, even gaming. And even though I do kind of wish a game was announced, but then again, they're just turning out everything, so it doesn't surprise me that a game wasn't announced. Although I'm hoping that with James Gunn on board now, that maybe a Superman game is announced. I am praying to God, if so, maybe a Suicide Squad game, maybe a Green Lanterns game. Anyways, my mind is going into a billion different directions at the moment. But another thing that he mentioned that was very interesting, that I don't know how this is going to work, because given how this is such a huge slate that he announced, every actor announced in their role would be not only doing the thing in live action, but also TV and animation. And I am seriously wondering how that's going to work out, knowing that, I don't know how things are going to work out personally, but I just wonder how one actor is going to play their part, whether it's in a film role, a TV role, an animated role, or in a video game role. I wonder how this is going to balance out, but I imagine James has a plan for this. I know that a lot of you are wondering what I'm the most excited about, and I'm just going to name a couple of things right now. Starting off, though, with the biggest thing, and that is Superman Legacy, which a new Superman film is obviously going to get me very excited, and especially knowing this is written by James, who is currently in the writing process, as well as trying to say. Knowing that James Gunn is writing this thing is making me very excited, and I'm kind of hoping that he's directing this thing. A James Gunn written and directed Superman film gives me so much excitement. It's not even funny, but this particular thing, I don't know if it's been confirmed by James himself, but apparently it was reported that Superman in this film will be 25 years old or around that age. Now, once again, James has not confirmed this, but he hasn't debunked this either, so there's a good chance that this is a 25-year-old Superman, and that he is just starting out, as far as I remember, at the Daily Planet, and he's going to be talking to people like Lois Lane. My optimism is skyrocketing, and I'm hoping that James Gunn delivers on a great Superman film. Going on to the next thing that was announced, and that is a brand new Batman film titled The Brave and the Bold. And all that we know about this film is that this is going to be, of course, a brand new Batman film that introduces the Batman family. And apparently, Damian Wayne is going to be introduced as, apparently, James Gunn said this is his favorite Robin. All that we know is that Damian Wayne is a little assassin-like character, and that is it. James Gunn had announced this one particular project, and this seems very interesting, but it's called Creature Commandos, which apparently he has written all the episodes. He is the showrunner. As far as I'm aware from all the information I've looked up, that this is essentially a more D-list version of a Suicide Squad. And all that I know is that James Gunn is the writer of the entire season or series so far. Looking forward to this one. This could be really cool. Going on to the next project that I'm really excited about, and that is Waller. If you guys have not seen Peacemaker, please watch it, guys. That show is absolutely incredible. But in case if you guys did not see the final episode, I do not want to spoil it, but all I know is that it is setting up for something big. And according to James Gunn, this particular thing that he mentioned got me very interested. He mentioned that 2 particular people are behind the show. 2 particular people that are involved in the show were involved in shows such as Watchmen, which is an incredible show, and Doom Patrol, which, by the way, Doom Patrol is awesome. If you haven't seen Doom Patrol, please watch it. It is a badass show. Knowing that the people behind Watchmen and Doom Patrol are behind this show, give me it right now. This has so much potential. But these last 3 things that I wrote down, I am so damn excited about. 2 of these things are TV shows, and the other thing is a movie. Going on to the first thing that I'm so excited about, and that is Paradise Lost. Not much is known about the show, but I think it's a Wonder Woman prequel that obviously focuses on the Themyscira, which obviously you all know is the birthplace of Wonder Woman. And the way that James had described the show, I am so in. Imagine the Themyscira with a Game of Thrones-like feel. I can't even imagine how cool that will be. Wonder Woman's homeland with a Game of Thrones feel. That sounds fucking epic. Not much is known about the show, but hearing that description, I cannot wait. To say that I'm excited about this next thing here is an understatement, but the next thing I'm going to talk about here is a show called Lantern. This is a Green Lantern show that focuses primarily, from what he said, on Hal Jordan and John Stewart, but he said that more Lanterns will be mixed in. But the description of the show that James Gunn gave is what gets me more excited about the show than anything else. James Gunn had said that this show is essentially going to be Green Lantern meets True Detective. Are you kidding me with this? I can't even fathom what they're going to do with this show. I mean, seriously, just think about it, guys. Green Lanterns meets True Detective. How can you not be excited about this thing already? Give me this fucking show. I am so hyped. Now, one of the last things that James Gunn had announced was a film. And I guarantee you guys are wondering what that film is. But let me tell you guys, I'm going to give you a hint. What is my favorite genre out there? And that is horror. To say that I'm excited about Swamp Thing is a huge understatement, because I did not think that James Gunn would be announcing this as part of his chapter 1. But here's the thing, guys. There is one particular reason why I'm excited about Swamp Thing, and it wasn't announced in the announcement. But apparently, guys, get this. There was already a director in early talks, and I can't believe the director is in early talks so far. James Mangold. James Mangold might be directing Swamp Thing. I mean, do I need to say any more than that? May I remind you, James Mangold's filmography, I mean, he brought films to us such as, I don't know, 3:10 to Yuma, Logan, Ford v Ferrari. Not to mention, he's also bringing us Indiana Jones, The Dial of Destiny. So, I don't know. This guy's a pretty solid track record so far. I cannot even fathom what James Mangold is going to do with this film. And I am praying to God that James Gunn lets James Mangold do his own thing. Because if he does, this could be something very special. And especially knowing that this is going to be a DC horror film. Say no more. I am in. I could blabber on for hours and hours about how excited I'm about this thing, but I just want to talk about the things that stood out to me. But anyways, guys, please comment, let me know below. What are the projects within this first announcement that you're most excited about? Is it the Wonder Woman show? Is it the Lantern show? Is it Superman Legacy? Is it Swamp Thing, Creature Commandos, Booster Gold even? Let me know below. If you guys want to follow me on social media, I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. I'm also on Snapchat, so if you guys want to follow me on all those social media platforms, all the links in the usernames in the description below. I hope you all enjoyed my thoughts on the first announcement of James Gunn's DC slate. If so, please hit that like button, also subscribe, and don't forget that notification bell for my latest video goes live. If you guys want to see my previous 2 reviews, please click the right there or right there. And then, of course, when my next review or video goes live, I will see you all next time.